Hi, how's it going everyone? Blazing Yeti here, and today we're going to take a quick look at the acid lab. Sorry it took me a little while to get this video out. I actually did it on the live stream when it first came out, but I completely forgot to do a guide for this. Better late than never, and ignore me in the corner with a Christmas hat. So the acid lab is the newest business added to GTA Online, and there are two ways you can get it. First of all, you can go to the Warstock website and you can buy the Brickade 6x6 for 1,450,000. After doing that, you will get a call from Mutt and he will explain the business to you and he will already set it up. All you have to do to access it is to go to the interaction menu, services, acid lab, and you can have it delivered to you. But this will only give you access to the acid lab and you won't be able to customize it unless you complete the first dose off the rails mission. After you complete that mission, you will have full access to the freak shop where you can customize it. But the best way to get it is by simply completing all of the first dose missions. There are 6 missions to complete, and honestly they're quite fun, so I would recommend doing them. I'm not going to go into detail on the missions here because I think you should experience them for yourself. Once you've completed them, you will need to go to the freak shop and speak to Mutt. It will cost you 750,000 to set up the acid lab. After that, you'll be able to customize it, and there are some really good upgrades you can get for it. You can get all of the basic vehicle upgrades, which I do recommend getting because the vehicle is not as slow as you think it would be. When it's upgraded, it's actually pretty quick. But there are also some unique upgrades you can get. So here's what I recommend getting. Get the heavy armored plating because more defense is always better, especially if you're selling in public lobbies. Also, it takes a massive 48 rockets to blow it up. For the proximity mines, I went with the EMP because it shuts down all vehicles near you, which can be very handy. And for the ram, I go with the large scoop because it's high enough off the ground so you don't get stuck everywhere, and it's really good at pushing vehicles out of your way. But like I said, these are just all recommendations, so you can pick whatever you want. I just think these are the best options. Right then, so you can also upgrade the lab equipment, but to do this you need to complete 10 Fooligan jobs. They're not particularly hard missions and they do have a wacky twist that I'll let you find out for yourself. But the really annoying thing here is that they have a 45-minute cooldown between each one. So to complete them all, it will take you 7.5 hours to do this. I don't understand why they've made it such a long cooldown, but it is what it is. To do the Fooligan jobs, you will need to call Dax, request work, and he will call you back letting you know what to do. Once you've done 10 Fooligan jobs, you need to go and speak to Mutt inside the freak shop, and it will cost you 237,500 to upgrade the equipment. The equipment upgrade will increase the speed of production and allow you to sell it for more. When it comes to resupplying the acid lab, you have 2 ways of doing this. First, you can call Mutt and he will give you the option to source product, which is just doing a resupply mission, or you can buy them from him. It will cost you 60k for a full resupply, or 12k per bar of resupplies. The second way is to go inside of your acid lab, talk to Mutt, and you can buy supplies from him. Or you can go to the corner over here and you will see there is a prompt to source supplies, and it will start a resupply mission. The resupply missions will fill either 1 or 2 bars of resupplies depending on which mission you get. And if you're buying supplies, which you should be, and you haven't upgraded the acid lab, you will need to fill the resupply bar 3 times to completely fill your stock, and it will cost you 180,000. But if you have upgraded it, you will only need to fill it up twice, and it will cost you 120,000. Also, if you go to this table inside of your acid lab, you have the option to boost production, but it will only boost the production of 50% of your stock and process it that little bit faster. However, you can only do this once a day, that's every 24 hours, not in-game days. So let's just take a quick look at how much you sell it for, how much profit you make, and how long it will take you to do this by buying supplies. So with no upgrade, it will cost you 180,000 for stock. 1 unit will take 135 seconds to process, and 1 unit with boost will take 68 seconds to process. To completely fill your boost without stock, it will take 6 hours, or if you're using the boost, it will take 4.5 hours. And with no upgrade, it sells for 237,600. If you have it upgraded, like I said, it costs 120,000 for stock. 1 unit will take 90 seconds to process. 1 unit with boost will take 45 seconds to process. And to completely fill your stock with no boost, it will take 4 hours. And completely filling it with the boost will take 3 hours. And it sells for a total of 335,200. So as you can see here, it's clearly worth getting the upgrade and doing those 10 jobs, even though it's a pain in the bum, but it will be worth it in the long run. If you found anything helpful in this video, consider subscribing, hitting that like button. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.